Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Well, it's been a minute since I introduced any new makeup, but today, as I promised, I'm going to do that. And I have my box here from McGrath, and it's gotten here a few days ago. But if you're interested in seeing what's in here, please stay tuned. My beautiful wildflowers, here I am again. So like I was saying, it's been a while, it's been a minute since I introduced any makeup, and the reason why is because I wasn't a no-buy, right? And other than a couple of things that I needed, and it wasn't so much what I wanted, but things that I needed, and mostly for, you know, what I'm wearing for work. And so today I'm gonna do something different for you. I'm gonna go ahead and not only introduce a new piece of makeup for me, but I'll do a real quick look, but I'm not going to go step by step because it'll take so long. That's the problem with my makeup videos. They go like 40 minutes, and I know you guys lose interest after a while, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make it nice and sweet, what colors I'm using, and then I'll give you the completed look at the end, okay? But before we get started with the unboxing, let's go with motivations. And this morning, it's really early right now. It's 6 a.m. and I just got up earlier. I took a shower, prayed, and blew dry my hair. So I just dried my hair, so it's not like completely dry, because I can't seem to get it like so completely dry, and I don't want to use heat too much on my head because I don't want to like yellow my silver hair, right? So it doesn't get as dry as I really want. So taking the time to do this will help dry it a little, because when I put it up in a headband to do my makeup, it'll get stuck like that. And I don't want to do that because today my husband and I have a special trip planned up north, and we are going to Tamales Bay to have some oysters at the boat. It's called, what is it called? Boat Oyster Bar. And so, yeah, and I hope to record that, you know, a real quick video on my trip as well. I hope, if all goes well. So let's get started with the motivations. Today, I found this, and this was already on my screen when I woke up, and I said, you know what, I'm going to save it because I like it. And what it says is, life is full of struggles and uncertainties. You just have to make sure they motivate you instead of letting them frustrate you. Let me say that better. Okay, life is full of struggles and uncertainties. You just have to make sure they motivate you instead of letting them frustrate you. And I really like it, so I'm going to put a heart on it and save it for later. Because some of these things, I go back and I kind of like read through them and really remember, you know, what I want out of life. And like this says, life is full of struggles, believe me. And a lot of times, you know, especially people in social media and, you know, creators and things, I mean, it seems like we have a perfect life, some of us, and, you know, some not so much, depending on how much, you know, people want to share. But we do have struggles and uncertainties, and I myself is not excluded in that. But I have to remember every day when I wake up that I really have to make the best of what I have and what's happening, right? And so I let it try to motivate me. Like, I turn challenges and uncertainties into opportunities and really try and see, you know, what can I do? How can I leverage this feeling, this anxiety? How can I leverage that and make it more of a energy instead of feeling this, you know, useless energy that's just bouncing around? And so it's really important that, you know, and also don't get frustrated. And I myself have been getting frustrated lately. And so, and it shows too, and it's unfair for people around me, especially to my husband, because it does sometimes come out and I can see his face getting like, you know, sad about it. And then I see that, I'm like, okay, this is wrong. And I apologize and say, I'm sorry, I'm just frustrated, and it's not about you, and, you know, and everything is fine, but still, you know, it's not nice. So yeah, anyway, I like that one. Just remember, life is full of struggles. Nobody out there is, you know, lack of struggles. Believe me, they have them, regardless how much money they have, what they drive, where they live. There's still something, right? And you just have to turn it around. And I know some people don't like to hear positives all the time, but you have to really force yourself to listen to them so you can continue to, you know, go another day. Okay, alrighty. So like I said, I did get this box several days ago, but I haven't had the time to open it. Well, I did have the time, I just didn't want to open it, you know, without recording it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and I know there are boxes because you can return, you know, if you don't like something. They have little tabbies and you can reverse it and you can use the box to send it back. So I know that. And so I don't need the cutter. And I'm going to go ahead and try to pull this apart. And I'm not really good with these. I get really impatient. And then I just kind of rip it and it just like falls apart. And then I struggle to open it because it is what it is. And so, yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way on this. No, the tab was here. Let's see. See? That's exactly what I didn't want it to happen. But that's okay because we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm not going to let it frustrate me. And I'm going to make this work. And so anyway, I purchased this. This is one of their newest palettes. And you know I collect Pat McGrath Mothership palettes, and I do own all of them. And so I decided I'm going to go ahead and add this to my collection. Do I need it? Probably not. But, you know, do I want it? Yes, because it is part of my collection. And as you hear my cat already say, hey, come out and play. It's too early for you to be in there recording. But, okay, we're going to move on. So, it comes like this. Whoops. It says Pat McGrath on the box, as you notice. And this is how it comes. And it is designed to flip it inside and out. So that way, if you need to return it, as you notice, there's like this seal here where you can just peel it off and then send it back if you do. And so it comes really nice like this. And looks like they sent me samples. Okay. Oh, this is nice. What is that? It is Divine Skin. And it's the Essence, and it's a nice bottle. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay, and they do come packaged in this padded envelope, so that way it doesn't break, right? And there's nothing else in here. So I'm going to go ahead and move the box down. And you know, sometimes I'll keep these boxes because I can flip it and use it for giveaways, but I usually send my giveaways priority, so, you know, not so much. Hold on one second while I drop the box. Sorry about the noise. Okay, there we go. And so for a sample, wow, this is fancy. They spend a lot of money on packaging, I can tell. Even the container here. I'm going to go ahead and read for you. If I can just see my glasses, here it is. And let me see what it says. Okay, I need both hands. Sorry about that. I'm discombobulated this early in the morning. Okay, it says directions: shake well, then sprinkle into palms of your hand. Is this it? Hold on. Okay, sprinkle onto a cotton pad, massage into the skin and neck, follow up with skincare routine, avoid use around the eyes. Do not place in direct sunlight. Okay, and so there it is. And its makeup is major, skin is divine. Experience the truth of iconic glowing skin, inspired by more than 25 years of backstage beauty. 100% agree skin appears instantly transformed, hydrated, plump, and glowing. This transformative biphasic essence prepares skin with nourishing hydration and instant luminosity. Rose biotic enriched rose water smooths and redefines. Formulated with 92% naturally derived ingredients and non-comedogenic, which means it doesn't clog pores. And so let me pull it out for you so you can see. This is very milky. Okay, I think, oh, they have it, you know what? They have it hot glued, but I'm going to remove it anyway. See? And it comes like this. And you know what? That sounds more like a toner, by the way it sounds. This is plastic, and you have to kind of mix it like this. And let me, you know, I'm going to open it because I'm going to try it. Not now because I've already put my skincare on. It doesn't smell like anything. And it has like a little, it's not wide open. It has that little cap with a little hole on it. Yeah, it's cute. You know what? This might be something to try when I know I'm not going to work. And it is Pat McGrath Labs Divine Skin Rose 001 The Essence. There it is. And that came as a sample. So, well, let me give it a try. This looks, like I said, like a toner more than anything else. My glasses are cloudy. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead, and this is not taped, which is nice because now they gave me an envelope that I can use for something, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put this over there. And so here it is. And you guys probably have seen this unboxed already because it's been around now for a day or two. I mean, it's not that old, but I mean, I'm sure when this came out, everybody unboxed it and everybody talked about it. And so, yep, here it is. Beautiful box, beautiful aesthetic as usual. And this is how all her Mothership palettes like this come. She does have other type of Mothership palettes that aren't quite like this. So it has this string where you just kind of like undo. And I do keep all of the boxes. All of my makeup actually still is in a box like this. Okay, and of course nothing changed. I like it, and the shades are here to make it easy for you to like look. And then this is, and here it is. And this is my favorite part, but I'm going to do that in a minute. Let's go ahead and give it an open. Oh, here it is. And you know, I mean, this is built so well. And the mirror has a sheeting on it. It looks like, yeah, it's a huge mirror. I'm going to show you the mirror as well, but ooh, maybe not, because it's really, really bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the mirror with this and go ahead and let you see the shade. Here we go. And these are very beautiful, like dark tones. I like that. And what I like is she always has the shades of different textures, right? And I really like that a lot. But it looks like she's got some really nice 1, 2, 3 mattes. 1, 2, 3. Is that foil? It looks like 1, 2. Okay. Frost, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foils, where one of them, I think 2 of them maybe, I'm not sure, dual chrome. The only thing I do notice though is that there is like a defect in the pour of the eyeshadow. I don't know if you see that. It's here. You see how it's not even. That's the only thing I noticed. Those things, people are like, oh, not a big deal, but there you can see that even a little bit better. But that's okay, you know. I used to let that stuff bother me, especially since I collect makeup, but it is what it is. When you use it, it's going to get little dents on there. So let me tell you about the colors. The shades that's in here is Skin Tense Glow. Okay, I'm going to point to it as I go. Okay, so it'll be like this. Okay, here is Skin Tense Glow, Extreme Nectarine. This one here is Rosewood Romantique, Bronze Devotion, Platinum Dusk, Plum Cabaret. This one here is VR Sextasy, Blitz Venus, Astral Gold Lust, and Astral Lilac Aura. So those are the shades. And so, you know, I mean, I am going somewhere today where I don't want to be like way too over the top with makeup. So I'm going to probably go ahead and stick with maybe, it will be Rosewood Romantique maybe, or Rosewood Romantique would be this one, and Plum Cabaret, which would be this one, and I'll use one of the toppers, nothing crazy, maybe Platinum Dusk. So I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff and kind of get started. And since I don't do makeup here usually, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But stay with me here so you guys could at least see what I'm doing, okay? But first, what I need to do is I have not yet put my, how would you say, sunscreen on. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back to start with the eye makeup. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I have pulled you in a little bit closer, and I did do my eyebrows already, and I did put a primer. And I use my usual Mario. And then I'm going to go ahead, and because there's really not a crease color for me here that I see, I am going to go ahead with this color right here, okay? And I'm going to speed up the video so you guys don't get stuck watching step by step, because you know how to put on makeup, you know how you like it. I just dropped my little mirror. here I am, and I was going, and guess what? I forgot to turn on the camera. All of a sudden, good thing. It shut off kind of, really quick, so I don't mind that. But yeah, as I was saying, I really love it. Look at this. I mean, the color is beautiful. The shades are just beautiful. And I just remembered that I did not give you guys the name of the palette. And it is McGrath Labs Mothership X Moonlit Seduction Eyeshadow Palette. And sorry about that. Usually they stand out, but you see how it's like written in foil? So it's, I kind of overlooked it. Sorry. But so what do I think about this palette? Well, I really like the palette, and the formula really hasn't changed as far as the blendability. Oh my god, it blends like a dream. I usually have issues on the outside, and if you notice, I kind of struggle with that, and it's not because of the eyeshadows, but because I do get moisture there, because my eyes kind of tear up a little bit, and usually it becomes patchy, and I was really worried about that, because I kind of was thinking when I was doing this, should I even take a chance, because I'm going somewhere today, and I want to look nice, right? But I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, because I want to give the best feedback that I can. And sure enough, my eyes started to water, but it blended so beautifully. I'm very happy with it, and those are the shades that went on the outside. And one thing I do notice, though, even though, I mean, this is the same Pat McGrath, she's just so consistent, and I love consistency, right? And especially when you start out with something good, and something that happened with the Naked series, right? It went from good to bad. I really don't like that, but this just held its consistency, palette after palette, and beautiful shades. The only thing I noticed is there's a little more kick up on these than I had on my other ones, but that's okay, because as long as it's blendable, and these two, and I think you can see a little bit on that one there, and the shade that I went in on my fingers is this one here, and a little bit on the inside is this one here. The only feedback I have for this palette is that since I have a huge, space between my eyebrows and my, my lids here, I have a huge space. I don't have straight eyebrows, unfortunately. So I need some kind of shade that I could put up there. And so I have to pull out my, my Chanel. And this is the one I use every single day for work. And I use only this one, and I just use the shades out of it. And so I had to go in with this one here. But as you notice, I do hit pan, guys, on my eyeshadows and makeup that I do like. And I hit quite a much here, because this is what goes all over my eyelids. But yeah, if I had any feedback, it would be to add a shade in here that's maybe a little bit, it could be, I don't care, it could be a little bit, sparkly, frosty. It doesn't have to be matte, but something that I could slide under here. And this just doesn't do that, because the light colors that's there is very highly pigmented, not pigmented, but it has a lot of glitter in it, the glittering, and I can't have that up top. That was kind of like weird, right? And so, yeah, but overall, love this palette. And if I were to do it again, would I buy it? And if I didn't have the collection, would I buy it? Yeah, I would, because it's such a good product. And it's just, over time, I mean, it's just been so consistent. I'm very happy with that. And these do run for $125, but I think there's sometimes she has sales on these. I think I got mine 10% off, because I pre-ordered or something like that. I don't remember what I did. That was 10% off. So, look out for those things. It is expensive, but well worth the money. I'm telling you. I mean, I just spent $100 on just face powder. But it's good. But I mean, comparatively, I mean, you get a lot more for, bigger bang for your buck when you buy things like this. And I do love this, and I do recommend it. And especially, I mean, if you like this type of shades, I mean, she has, if you don't have a lot of her palettes, I mean, she has other palettes that have maybe more agreeable shades, but the formula is all the same, so it's beautiful. And if you're collecting this, let me know, because, I collect it, and I have every one of her Mothership palettes, and I really love it. There's no way I'll hit pan on all of them ever, I don't think, but yeah. And so as far as the rest of my look, rest of it is Chanel. The foundation that I told you that I bought, I said I'm going to try out. Oh my God, that is such a good foundation. It just, seamless. And also the highlighter is also Chanel. Lipstick is by Terry, though, because I couldn't find a shade. I want my eyes to be strong, center of attention today, not my lips. And plus, I'll probably be wearing a mask anyway, most of the time, other than when I'm eating. So yeah. And anyway, so I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about the look? I do like it. I mean, it's not over the top. And where I'm going, you know, it's going to be pretty laid back. It's a boat oyster bar. So, you know, I'm thinking. But I've seen some really nicely dressed people there because it is like at the wine country. And so, yeah, it'll be kind of fun. So what do you think? And let me scoot you back there so you can see a little more of me. You know, I should probably take this off. And the reason why I didn't want to put this on early on is because, you see, now I'm gonna have to like back comb it and then fix it. So anyway, yeah, problems, like my husband liked to say, first world problems. God, I can't talk. I need coffee. Y'all, I have not had coffee yet. So yeah, I did good. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, put it below. And if I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you like this type of content, and I am so random lately, and I do have an unboxing of a very affordable Dooney & Bourke USA made from Connecticut satchel bag to unbox this weekend as well. So, okay. As I always say, have a good day. Have a good night, have a good week or weekend whenever you're watching this, and it does not matter. But just remember, in a field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Guys, I really can't talk. I can't believe how much caffeine has an effect on me as far as, you know, get me to talk right. Ugh. God, I got my big bottle of water. I started drinking my water. And I still have my bottle. Look. Let me see. Do I have? Life is good, guys. Life is good. We're 6 feet above ground. Life is good. I'm getting a frog in my throat. Sorry about that. Ew, right? Okay, and I need space. Remember that one? And anyway, so yeah, guys, I mean, I haven't done a makeup video in forever. I was going to just come bobby-late. I'm like, what do I put on next? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I got to do that. So I don't want to go step by step. And if you ever want that type of tutorial, let me know. But I think people pretty much have a way of putting on makeup by now. And there's so many videos out there that, you know, they're pros. I'm not a pro. I just do what I do. And so it's hard for me to teach you things, right? And I can but talk about products that I think is good, and I can do that honestly for you and not try to push products on you, right? So I do love this, and you know, I do recommend it if you're looking for Pat McGrath. But look at the shades. Look at the you know, the shade range that she has, because this is not my favorite as far as shades go. I get it. There's a couple of really cool, you know, colors, shades in here now with the different texture. But you know, I think Mothership 5 is probably my favorite. I think it is. And anything with pinks and mauves, right? But I'm trying to be a little more versatile because I've been pinks and mauves for like a long time. But I still do lean towards that. You notice that's what I reach for automatically. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm really excited. Matter of fact, I got to get dressed because my husband's probably, I can hear him listening to the news downstairs. So I think we're going to get dressed. We're going to hit the coffee shop because it is about a 2-hour drive to where we're going. And it's Tamales Bay. And we're going to have a good day today. My husband is not into raw oysters. I'm totally into raw oysters. But they have like barbecue oysters with some kind of really nice seasonings and stuff. But the pictures look really good. I don't know. I think my husband is a little bit like, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. But I know for sure that he'll enjoy the drive. Now I need to decide, am I going to drive or is he going to drive? Is he going to drive his car? Am I going to drive my car? But the thing is, I want him to really enjoy, you know, being able to see, because he's usually the one driving. But unfortunately, gas is expensive and my car is like a gas guzzler because it's a sports car. And his like goes on forever. And so, yeah, again, first world problems. God, you guys. Yeah, I shouldn't complain, right? I'm really not complaining. I'm just trying to make conversation with you guys early in the morning. So, alrighty, my loves, I love you all from the very bottom of my left ventricles. And thank you guys so much for supporting me as usual, okay? And I hope to record something, and I hope I don't forget my little handheld camera so I can kind of show you what I did today. So, I'll see you guys soon. Mwah! Bye!